What the heck is this card? I'm about to show you a crazy new card from Loki's deck in Battle of Legends Volume 3.
If you're a fan of the channel, consider supporting me on Patreon. For as little as $1 per month, you can help me continue to bring you premier, unmatched content. Unlock exclusive rewards by becoming a patron today.
What's up guys, Zero Skater here, and that's right, I am going to show off a brand new card from Battle of Legends Volume 3 for Loki's deck, as I mentioned, and boy is this a crazy card. There's some nonsense going on here, as you'd expect from a fighter like Loki, I'm sure. You know, he's very thematic, so this is going to be really cool to show you all, and I think there's going to be a lot of discussion going on about this stuff. But before we get into it, if you missed my last reveal, I showed off a new card from Chupacabra's deck. That was really cool too. That was Natural Toughness. So go check that video out if you missed it. And I want to thank Restoration Games for allowing me to be a part of this reveal season. As always, it's always a pleasure to, first of all, get the set early and try it out for myself so I can join in on all the excitement. And then get to, show off some of it to you guys for the first time, because it's part of the best thing about being an Unmatched fan is when the new sets come out. That's the best time to be involved. There's just tons of hype going on, and it's a great time. So, yeah, but before we get into it, as always, guys, be sure to attack that like button if you enjoy the video, and subscribe for more Unmatched content. And with that said, we won't wait any longer. We'll check out a new card for Loki.
Alright guys, I hope you're excited. We are about to reveal a brand new card for Loki's deck, and a card that is unlike anything you've ever seen before. So it's really cool. I can't wait to see what you all think of it. Before we get into that, quick tourney update. I want to give a shout out to my boy Baked Goods. He is in the top 16 of the Spring Showdown Legends division, so he's got a shot at winning the entire event, which is really cool to see. We've seen him make semifinals plenty of times in the past, but it's been a while, so I'm rooting for him. Come on, Taylor, you can do it, man. Take it all the way. Also, my boy Big Mike. He is also in the top 16, and Mike has made some pretty good runs in the past, but this is definitely one of his best, and who knows, could be his chance to go all the way. And of course, got to shout out Kiet. Kiet is the previous tourney champion of the world currently. So let's see if he can match my back-to-back tourney wins. Nobody's done it yet, so he could be the first one to do so. So yeah, those are three that I got my eye on for this tourney, and I can't wait to see how the rest of the event shakes up. So with that said, I know you all are here for the card reveal, so we are about to get into that. So let's not wait any longer. Let's flip it over. What do we got for Loki? We have a card called Baldur's Downfall. Well, Trick Baldur's Downfall, I should say. Now, there's a lot of weird stuff going on with this card, and unfortunately I can't divulge all of the info on what is happening here, but if we look at the card, we can obviously see it's a 4-value attack, and it's an any, so any fighter can use it. Trick makes me think that it is similar to a Jeet Kune Do, right, from Bruce's deck. We've kind of seen something similar where it's a series of cards within a deck, and this one's name is Baldur's Downfall, but it is indeed a trick. That is what it would appear. And then there's some weird stuff going on in the text box. So you see the banner that says Loki, and then it says after combat, draw a card. Then we see another one that says not Loki. After combat, deal 2 damage to your hero. So what the heck is going on here? Well, the banners sure look like the any banner. We'll point that out first of all. But one says Loki, one says not Loki. So that would lead me to believe that you can play this as Loki for a certain effect, and you can play it as not Loki for a different effect. So, what does that mean? Does Loki have sidekicks? And then this is kind of a dual use card based on who plays it. that would be super cool. I mean, we've never seen anything like that in Unmatched before, where it is a card that is kind of an any, but has different modes based on who uses it. I think that would be incredible. We've seen something a little bit similar with like Duality of Man from Jekyll and Hyde, where if Hyde uses it as an attack, it's a 6 attack, and then if Jekyll uses it as a defense, it's a 6 value defense. So this is a little bit reminiscent of that, if that's the case, which I love Duality of Man. I think that's such a cool card, and this seems really cool as well. And there's 3 copies of this in the deck, so you're going to see it often. And then there's probably other tricks, right? And I would think that all of the trick cards are cards that have those dual purpose effects based on who uses it, which I just think is super cool. So I know the reveal, like this card isn't necessarily all that exciting or impressive in terms of the actual effects. Like drawing 1 card after combat is fine. Like a 4 value attack is respectable. It's not great, but it's your pretty standard red value. And then after combat, drawing a card, it's non-conditional. You don't have to win the combat or anything, so you're always going to draw. So if you want the card draw, this is great. If they try to feint to stop card draw, then you punish for 2 damage over the top. Otherwise, you're just guaranteed that card draw, which is pretty nice if you're wanting it. Of course, if you are worried about fatigue, then maybe you don't want it, and that's a bad thing. But then the not Loki effect, after combat, deal 2 damage to your hero. That's pretty brutal. Because why would you want to, like, let's say if you were to use this with a sidekick and then deal 2 damage to your hero, that seems pretty bad. Unless, like, the ability maybe has something to do with if, you know, a fighter other than your hero uses a card or uses a trick maybe, and then you get some kind of bonus that you wouldn't normally get. So it's kind of a trade-off, like, okay, do I want to get this bonus and take the negative effect alongside of it, or do I want to just, you know, play it as Loki and get the card draw? So it's going to be really interesting to see how all these tricks interact. I mean, Loki is the god of mischief, right? So he's all about tricks. He's the ultimate trickster. So of course he has to have tricks in his deck. And so Baldur's Downfall is going to be the first one revealed, and there are plenty more, and they are really cool, I must say. And I wish we could go over everything about this card, but you're just going to have to wait for the full box opening of mine before we can actually get into all of that. But that's going to do it for the card. This is a cool one, and I hope we can see plenty more tricks for Loki coming up soon.
All right, there you have it, guys. That's going to do it for my brand new card reveal for Baldur's Downfall. So let me know down in the comments what you think these tricks are all about, because I would love to hear all the speculation. Of course, I know what it's all about, and I can tell you I love it. It's super cool, super unique, but you're going to have to just wait and see when the big reveal drops for the set. The embargo should lift pretty soon. I'm not going to give you the exact date, but let's just put the little TM above the soon, and I hope you all are excited for that. And I want to thank Restoration Games once again for letting me be a part of the reveals. I hope you all have been enjoying them along with my fellow content creators out there. It's been a blast as always. And that's going to do it for this video, everybody. So be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, and consider supporting me on Patreon so that you can help me fund my editor, Darkblade, to bring you more Zero Skater content. And yeah, that'll do it for this one, everybody. I hope everyone's enjoying the reveals once again. But thanks again for watching. I'm Zero Skater 12, and I'll see you next time.